Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. My topic today is going to get me a lot of trolls. Possibly a lot of people will disagree to me, a lot of people will agree to me. The topic that I want to talk about is I think Rahul Gandhi in the future will turn out to be a good Prime Minister. That's my topic. Let's get right into the show. You see, normally when you opine on a leader or on a party, when you say something good, you are trolled. You are given, either you are called Godi media or you are called whatever. Prostitute or whatever. Okay. So what happens is a lot of commentators, they are a little wary about talking pro a particular politician or a particular political party because of the scare of being trolled. So the point is, today I'm going to keep that aside and I'm going to tell you why I think Rahul Gandhi could be a very good Prime Minister in the future. You see, I have been in corporate life. A lot of you all know. I have worked all my life. I've worked with corporates and I've seen a lot of young businessmen who were sons of, big icons, these people taking over their father's empire and then, getting into the shoes of their father, starting off as possibly management trainee and then becoming a managing director and then creating a lot of mess and then turning out to be fabulous leaders. I call this the entitlement theory. You see, when a big businessman, his son takes over or his daughter takes over the company, that I have always seen that son or that daughter comes into the company with a sense of entitlement. ये मेरा company है. मैं जो बोलेगा ऐसा होना चाहिए. Whatever I say should happen. I am smarter than most of the people who are around me. I want this to change. I want that to change. I want management to change. I want people to change. I want culture to change. That's what every dynast or every son, when he takes over his father's empire, or daughter when he takes over her father's empire, this is what the culture is. This is what happens. Entitlement. Complete entitlement. And if you look at it, that also happens in political parties. And if you look at it, that also happened with Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2014, had this sense of entitlement. He had a lot of good ideas, no doubt. He had a lot of good ideas. Even then he had a lot of good ideas. But he was surrounded with his own coterie, which incidentally nobody is around nowadays. But he was surrounded with his own coterie. He wanted to change the world. He wanted to change Congress because somewhere, somehow and somewhat, he believed that Congress belonged to him. He owned Congress. So he had that sense of entitlement that he is a born leader. The day he was born, Gandhi, he was the leader of Congress. That entitlement was there and that showed in a lot of his action, tearing up, ordnance and all of that. It showed in a lot of his action. But then you saw a transformation of Rahul Gandhi. A transformation from a man who was the entitled syndrome within when he took over to a person who started understanding the fact that he doesn't understand. Who started realizing the fact that he needs to know Indians if he has to represent them. And the Indians he knows, his coterie, his bungalow, his people are not the real people. Real people are outside. They are in the village. They are on the streets. This transformation of Rahul Gandhi that I have been very closely observing, this transformation of Rahul Gandhi has not only made him a better human being, but it has also made him a better leader. A better leader. Why? Because he has experienced the man on the street. He has empathized with the man on the streets, and today when he stands and talks, he doesn't talk out of his hat, or he doesn't talk what he read, or he doesn't talk what he was told. He talks what he knows, what he understood. That's one great thing that has happened in the last 4 years of his life, because Bharat Jodo Yatra was not the beginning. This was planned. There was a lot of thought process that he went through. There was a lot of planning that he went through. There was a lot of transformation that he went through himself as a human being. And that's when Bharat Jodo Yatra was culminated. You see, Bharat Jodo Yatra, you have to have a sankalp. You have to take an oath of doing it. You have to convince yourself that you have to do that. You have to walk that kind of kilometers. You have to convince yourself that you are going to walk. No matter what you are going to walk, you are going to walk. You are going to meet people. You still have to enjoy every step, every aching step that you take on that street. It's not an easy process. It's not an easy process, and they say that this kind of process gets you that kind of enlightenment that you seek, gets you to know people, gets you to know the crowd that you're amidst. That process obviously has changed him a lot. Another thing, point number 2, which I want to make, is the core sense of leadership. One doesn't see regular bunch of people around him, and even if you see a regular bunch of people around him, one doesn't see those he being very attached to those people, like he was to a Jyotiraditya Scindia at one point in time, or like he was to a Sachin Pilot at one point in time, or like he was in Mumbai with this gentleman called Milind Devra. These are people who are very close to him. You could see the closeness, you could see the attachment and all of that. Today, except for his sister, I think he is detached. While he has people around him, which he has to have, but he is detached with people. Which means that today, when you are detached with a coterie, you are attached to the masses. That's point number 2. Point number 3, he has a vision. Today he talks vision. Today he talks future. Today, whatever he says, there is sense. And when he wants to, he learns. And he learns in front of the whole world. He talks to people like Raghuram Rajan. He talks to experts. He learns. He learns. He understands. So the fact is, A, he is today talks vision. And B, for talking vision, he is open to learning. Both a very good quality of leader. Thirdly, the way he handles his team management. You see, the way he handled Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivkumar, I thought it was fabulous. He handled both of them, while the whole world knows that D.K. Shivkumar is very close to the Gandhi family, but at no point in time did Rahul Gandhi ever isolate or alienate Siddaramaiah. He always got Siddaramaiah into the fold. I thought that was fabulous management. Management, that was a fantastic piece of work that he did in Karnataka. Fourthly, he took success as brilliantly and as humbly as that he took failure. A fantastic quality of leadership. He took failure in Gujarat. He took failure elsewhere. He took failure very coolly, very calmly, without getting flustered, without blaming anyone. He has never blamed EVM. He has never blamed EVM. He took failures very well, and he took success of Karnataka equally well. He didn't get flustered. He was not overjoyed. He didn't go dancing around the park. Nothing. He took it quite well. So he could take failure and he could take success equally. Good management. Fantastic management. And the fact is, when he talks to people, when he relates to people, when he hugs people, you feel that there is a certain amount of genuinity in that. It feels real. His face is real. His emotions are real. I think that's a fabulous quality for a prime minister. That's a fabulous quality. And that quality doesn't come that easy. That quality comes out after a lot of work, after when you genuinely emit that kind of emotion. That's when that feel comes out. And that feel comes out in Rahul Gandhi. Another thing that is important for a leader is confidence. Rahul Gandhi lacked confidence. Rahul Gandhi definitely lacked confidence because Rahul Gandhi lacked awareness. Rahul Gandhi lacked knowledge about, like I told you, about people, about masses, about what's happening. When he got that knowledge, when he got that awareness, his confidence level grew up and his confidence level shot up. And what a confidence that he is emitting today. So that's another point that is what is required for a leader. And that's why I think he will be a good leader. And the last thing is adaptability. Rahul Gandhi today adopts. When he is with a delivery boy, he is a delivery boy. He sits right behind and he fits in perfectly. When he goes to college and plays karate with the kids, he goes to the college and plays karate with the kids. Exactly, he fits in perfectly. When he is with a truck driver, he fits in there too. And when he is in the parliament with the member of parliaments, he fits in there too. Adaptability is perfect. When he goes to Cambridge, there also he fits in. Perfect. So adaptability is perfect. So I believe with all these reasons that I gave you, I believe that Rahul Gandhi, I am not saying therefore 2024 Rahul Gandhi is going to be the next prime minister and all that. I am not even saying that. And there is a remote chance of that happening. But what I am saying is Rahul Gandhi is developing into a good prime minister. He is a good prime minister material. This is what I am saying. Till I see you next time, that's tomorrow at 10. Namaskar.